My name's Aileen, I'm 23 and I'm originally from Ireland. Well, I originally found out about CUMU through a career guidance counsellor, and then I actually visited Edinburgh before starting the programme here, and I actually came out to university and I was really impressed with how welcoming and friendly the staff and students were, so I think everything kind of enticed me to come here in the end.
My name is Sarah McFarlane. I am Canadian, as you can tell from the accent. Definitely word of mouth was how I heard of it, small town connection. One of my friends knew someone in the physiotherapy program, and so he was applying to the physiotherapy program, and he'll say I followed him here.
Well, I think the small classes, you get to know everyone so much better. There's kind of a problem-based learning approach to the class content, which really sets you up for working after the programme.
My previous two university courses were very small, and so that was something that I knew I thrived in that environment of having a small group where the lecturers know your name and you're not just a number. So that was something that definitely drew me to CUMU OT, because we are a class of 20. In the second year we had a lot of guest lecturers, so we had a lot of people coming in, and that being said, we had lecturers who would come in and they would be occupational therapists, so they would be kind of practicing right now in kind of the clinical setting. At the same time, we would also get individuals kind of with the lived experience coming in and talking to us about kind of their experience with OT or their experience in general. So it was nice to hear, their point of view and really reaffirm kind of the person-centered nature of the program. I have had the best placements in the world, maybe a little biased, but they've been the best part of the program for me for sure, because again, you're in academia for so long, you're dying to get out there and kind of practice and actually kind of get that hands-on and get out of a book. I was kind of one-on-one with patients halfway through the placement, which is, I think it says something with how much trust that they allow students and kind of that respect and that reciprocal learning that they have. I was given a lot of independence on that first placement, and I think that really gave me the confidence to then go into the other three placements. It was like, okay, if I could do that one after 8 weeks, I can do this.
I think the highlight for during my placements is my last one there was an emerging role placement. So I kind of got to work more on my own and have a lot more independence. And I was in a setting where we worked with children and young people, so I think this has really kind of prepared me for the working world after I graduate. Really nice. Edinburgh's a great city and the Scottish people are so nice, I have to say. There's great public transport, there's a variety of cultures living here, and it's very easy to go back and forth to home if I do want to go home, which often happens. There's a really huge Irish community living over in Edinburgh itself, so sometimes that can be the difference for someone moving home, and I know myself that probably was a factor in the decision. So yeah, it's not that bad. Because I visited Edinburgh before I started the programme, I thought that was actually a huge factor in my decision as well, because I got to come and have a little bit of taste of what Edinburgh was like and the university itself. So I suppose if someone was apprehensive, it is a good way to kind of see what it's like before making a huge decision and moving over, and that definitely helped me anyways.
So I'm a huge homebody from a very small town in Canada. So this was my first time in Scotland, and Edinburgh had never been on my list. I feel like you go through high school and it's like, oh, I want to go to Greece, I want to go to Italy, and it was never on my radar, and now I tell everyone you need to add Edinburgh to your list. We've thankfully had a lot of time, kind of downtime throughout to explore the Highlands and different aspects of Scotland, and I find there's so much carryover between the feel and the vibe and the type of people that Canadians are with kind of the Scottish. There's so many stereotypes of, well, we say sorry, we hold the door. That's the exact same thing with the Scottish, I've found, but I've never felt, unsafe. I've never felt like I didn't know where I was going. It's so accessible, it's so, I don't know, it's warm, it's, yeah, not temperature-wise, but it's very a warm and inviting community.
I'd say do it. The course is intense and it is hard work, and I would definitely say if you want your occupational therapy and if you've got a passion for it, to come here. The Scottish people are so friendly, the course is small, it's really easy to get to know people. Living on campus, I would definitely recommend that in first year. So yeah, definitely recommend.
So I looked at so many programs. Word of mouth is what sparked this one for me, kind of the interest. But again, I really did my homework with it. And so, do your homework if that's something that will make you feel more comfortable. And there's a lot of good information out there. And there's such a big international basis at QMU that I think that helps, because you don't feel like you're kind of one in the crowd. It's such a multicultural class even, that it just, it's nice. You feel welcome because no one knows what they're doing. You all show up and it's like, okay, let's kind of do this together. So I think that helps. They will welcome you with open arms if you come. That would be my thing.